Breaking news. Now, according to my source, Injustice 3 is getting a major overhaul. They are taking the Mortal Kombat 1 route with it, where DC is going to allow them to be able to express themselves, create new stories, as well as use some of the old stories. Now, the number one issue that NRS had with the Injustice series is the fact that they had to stick directly to a script when it came to storytelling. Now, the super great part about this is the fact that I'm told Ed Boon will be able to create some of his own villains, but under one condition. This has to be approved by a WB representative, meaning that they want to protect all characters and all properties, giving Ed Boon access to some of the very newer heroes within the space. So I think that's extremely dope. You already see how Mortal Kombat 1 looks. The game looks mega fantastic. I'm talking mega fantastic from what we've seen already. Now, that's what they're going to be doing with Injustice, and it's going to allow us to be the hero that we want to be, allowing us to make certain decisions, and those decisions will be what shapes the story going forward. This is the reason why they've been testing out alternate endings and things of that nature, because they are looking to implement something where they want you to be able to make your own decisions and the game continues as if you control the universe, when in reality it's nothing but bridging. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with bridging, there was a game back in the day called WWF No Mercy. And when you played the story mode, when you won, you advanced. When you lost, you still advanced, but you go in a different direction. Wins and losses actually matter because it took you in so many different directions. So the fact that they are looking to implement that is going to be fantastic. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Wave, why they never done that before to begin with? Well, because they had technological limitations. Now, the whole thing that happened in the world that caused the world to shut down, again, it was actually a blessing in disguise because it allowed them to be able to reboot everything across the board. Mind you, they were stuck to time limit windows. They was dropping a game like what, every 4 years? Think within those 4 years how much time they actually had to get things done. Not much time at all before the next game was meant to be, released. So the fact that they have so much time to work on Injustice 3 is just insane across the board, because mind you, now that Mortal Kombat 1 is in the horizon, when do you think they're going to release the next Injustice? We're not getting another game from NRS for quite some time. We're not even going to hear anything about this game until like maybe 2025, 2026. However, I will say that there is a shred of hope that these games can be released alongside each other. Now, the next time I speak to my source, I will dig into that direction to kind of see what the next release window is going to be with these two titles, because I did do a video a couple of months back where I said that they were going to be releasing the games next to each other, but that turned out to not actually happen. They just went directly with Mortal Kombat, and the reason they went directly with Mortal Kombat is because we know they wanted to make money. They wanted to show they new owners and their investors that, hey, look, we're making money across the board and we're not losing money, because they spend so much money on Injustice, but they don't make nearly as much money as they spent on Injustice back. They were making chump change. So now that the merger is fully complete, Mortal Kombat 1 is basically the Grand Theft Auto of fighting games. We all know that. And that right there alone allows them to make all the money that they need. And once that happens, everything settles across the board. They turn in a report sheet, and their report sheet is just basically saying we're doing good. The investors are going to be happy. And now they can start taking those risks that they want to take, as far as with Injustice, be like, okay, look, we need to make this a quadruple AAA title so that way it can compete with the likes of Mortal Kombat when it comes to superhero fighting games. So mind you, to the best of my knowledge, Injustice is the only superhero villain fighting game that we have out there right now. I don't think Marvel has a game. Matter of fact, I know Marvel don't have a game on the level of Injustice. So NRS, Ed Boon is ahead of the curve, and they need to get it just right before one of the competitors end up getting the Marvel license and they end up making a Marvel fighting game, and then they will be competing. So that's what's on the horizon of what's going on here. And the fact that they're going to have twice the amount of time or close to it to work on this new Injustice 3 game, Gods Will Fall, compared to the amount of time that they had to work on Mortal Kombat, is just so refreshing, because you know for a fact we're going to get something across the board that's really going to change some lives, and it's going to be some shakers. Now, I'm a huge DC guy when it comes to like the animated series, the animated shows. They movies are trash, but it looks like that Flash movie is going to be pretty good, or whatever the case may be. But I would love to get into the Injustice games. I played Injustice 1, I beat the entire game and took it back to GameStop when it first came out and got my money back. I played Injustice 2 slightly. I've never beat the game. I've never even owned the game. I think I played like a free trial or something like that or whatever, but I've never had the opportunity to get into it. And I'm looking forward to getting into the entire superhero thing going forward, because that right there is going to be a game changer for the channel, and it's going to be a game changer for fans to be able to enjoy it the same way that we enjoy Mortal Kombat. So I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Do you think this game, Injustice 3, is going to get the Mortal Kombat treatment reboot? Would you like to see it get the Mortal Kombat treatment reboot? Sound off in the comments. I will be reading your comments. Remember, if you ask a good question, I will turn it into a video. If you're watching the video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Injustice content. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.